This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors.
So Danielle, okay, tell us about Pahrump, Danielle. Tell us what you've garnered from your research.
Okay, well, let's talk about where Pahrump is, right?
Mm-hmm.
West of Las Vegas, about an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's on the southeast tip of Nye County.
Mm-hmm.
And it borders the Spring Mountain Range to the east, and then Nopa Vista. Yeah, Nopa Vista to the west.
Okay.
It was originally named Pahrumpi, which means water rock.
Okay.
And just because the Southern Paiute Indians were originally there.
So they're the ones who named it.
Yep.
Okay. And then, okay, and so it's about an hour. So you have to go over that. You have to go over that hill. What's that?
The mountain pass. It is the
Mount
mountain pass.
Potosi?
Mount Potosi.
Mount Potosi.
But Danielle, you've been recently showing houses in Pahrump. You've seen how smooth it is. They have widened.
Such a nice drive.
They have widened the highway where it's like almost like two lanes on each side, completely split up. Because at one point they even said that was one of the most dangerous highways in the United States.
Yes.
Yes, it was. And so now, have you seen it? It's really nice drive. You can make it in 45 minutes.
It was a pleasant drive.
Yeah.
And the home that I'm selling out there right now, the husband didn't want to move and the wife did. And she's like, we drive 30 to 40 minutes right now. She's like, it's an extra 15 minutes. And when you look at it like that, it's still, it's not bumper to bumper traffic. So I'd rather be in free sailing 45-minute drive opposed to driving across town where I'm bumper to bumper.
I agree.
So
yeah.
it was just, it's a very pleasant drive.
Okay.
And they widen the freeways, and they're doing road work. And Mount Potosi sold, I'm pretty sure, a while ago. Boys Camp, right?
Right.
So it's a great drive to a rural town. It's very rural out there.
What's housing like down there?
So actually, it's quite busy.
It is crazy busy.
It is quite busy. And so for the resale market, they're getting multiple offers, and things are going very
Just
quickly.
like here.
Maybe not as quickly, but yes.
My
right?
mom's friend, they put their house on the market to buy new, and they had to move sooner than they thought. They sold their home in 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
In Pahrump,
Yeah.
people assume like, maybe it's not as busy, but they are definitely seeing as much traffic as we are here in Vegas.
Well, I think Pahrump presents a lot of the same values that Vegas does in terms of, no state income tax. It's really like you just said, it's not a horrible commute if you wanted to live remotely. If you didn't have work here in Vegas, if you were retiring, it's certainly a good option. And the housing, I believe, the price per square foot there is going to be less than it would be here in the valley for the most part.
You can get
a
some
lot
good,
more for your money.
You can get a lot of land out in Pahrump.
That's the difference.
Is
You get
the land.
big yards.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So if someone's hankering for a bigger yard than they can get here,
Yeah.
and they don't mind a 45-minute drive to the airport or to wherever it is they're coming here, then Pahrump might be a good solution for them.
They even, as you guys know, there's a lot of manufactured home in Pahrump, but it's amazing what they can do to some of those homes.
Oh, yeah.
We have a friend, and they have a great one. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, I think like 1,800 square feet on an acre lot. They have like a little dirt bike thing in the back, and it's amazing because one of the best things about Pahrump is it's quiet.
Yeah.
If you notice in Vegas, a lot of times you hear the noise. If you're in Pahrump, it's quiet. You can see the stars, also the coyotes, but no, Pahrump, it's a nice little town. It's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't they respect that you have RVs and
Yes.
recreational vehicles? It's a town or a city known for RVers, right?
There's a couple of the newer home communities that have an HOA, but besides that, there's Mountain Falls, there's the one you're selling in. There might be a total of 3 HOAs in Pahrump.
For people that like to take their RV out or ATVs, there's Armagosa Dunes and then
Armagosa.
Dumont Dunes.
Yes.
I haven't been to either of them.
That's the cool thing about Pahrump, because you can either go either way and it's less than an hour, and you have camping, you have the sand dunes. So Pahrump, and then it's really cool if you're leaving Pahrump and then you're heading to Dumont Dunes, you stop in that cute little town called Shoshone. That's a cute little town. That's where, Death Valley, you can also take that way to head to Death Valley.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And then so if you take out there's so much history. You go out there's still some of these caves and everything.
Neat.
It's a really neat drive. I would suggest it to people just going out to look for some history.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio. We'll meet you on the radio next Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on the new 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN, the Talk of Las Vegas.